Hi, my name is Jody Maddox, and I'm excited to start this video series for you. In this 8-part series, we are going to be talking about teaching kids executive functioning skills. We're going to start out our video series with helping kids develop emotional control. Again, my name is Jody Maddox. I am a parent coach and education consultant. My background is in special education and school administration. I've been a principal at the high school level as well as the elementary level. I have been working in education for 29 years, and I work one-on-one with parents now, and I provide professional development for schools and parent organizations. I specialize in working with families that are raising neurodivergent children. I can help effectively change your family dynamic in just 10 short weeks. I hope you enjoy this presentation and this 8-part series. And if you need anything, please don't hesitate to contact me. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. Well, we're going to focus this video series on executive functioning skills. We're going to have 8 short videos that talk about each one of these categories: emotional control, impulse control, working memory, flexible thinking, self monitoring, task initiation, planning and prioritizing, and organizations. As many of you know, executive functioning skills are these skills that we need in order to be successful in our relationships, at school, at home, in our jobs. These skills are more important than a person's IQ, believe it or not. You can be the smartest person in the room, but if you can't control your emotions, if you can't have flexible thinking, if you're working with a deficit in your memory, life is going to be a little bumpy. So let's talk about emotional regulation. Self regulation is the ability to manage your emotions and behaviors aligned with the demands of the situation. This is the ability to resist upsetting stimuli. This is the ability to handle frustrations without any outburst. And it is also the ability to direct your behavior to a desired goal. Self dysregulation is the inability of a person to control or regulate their emotions in response to a given stimuli. This is when you see tantrums, emotional outbursts, tears, crying, pouting, sulking, sassiness, even some manipulation. Mindfulness is one's ability to be present and in the moment, not fixated on the past or the future, focused on the current moment or task at hand. So, how do kids develop coping skills? Well, they learn what they live. They develop coping skills through their environment, watching other children, the routines and practice that they have on a daily basis, learning to deal with tough situations, learning to soothe themselves during a difficult situation, and failing and trying again and again. Children develop coping skills when they struggle and they push through, and they develop what we call a growth mindset. There are 10 really simple strategies that families and teachers can implement, excuse me, in order to help teach children self-regulation. So the first one is slow down. Don't rush it. This is going to take time. Make sure you are mindful of that whole dynamic. This is going to take time. Provide space to make mistakes. Let kids try things, flub it up, and retry again. Mistakes are good. Give positive, authentic feedback. Yes, it's nice to say, great job with that. But when you give a little bit more information, it tells kids why it's a nice job or why they were kind. Thanks for unloading the dishwasher. That really helps me out. Wow, when you put your clothes away, whoo, it really makes the room look organized. Thanks for doing that. Be specific with your feedback. Don't hover. Back off. Give kids space to fail and try again. Walk away if you need to. This teaches kids that they can walk away from tough situations. Don't react before they react. Stay calm. Wait to see what they might say, how they might handle the situation. They might surprise you. Other strategies include avoid telling kids how they feel. Sometimes, as parents or teachers, we say things to kids like, "Oh, you're okay. Let it go. Move on." They might fall down and you might race to pick them up and you'll say, "Oh, you're okay." Avoid telling kids how they feel. Of course, we don't want to make a big deal out of every situation, but there are other things you can say, like, "Whoops, what just happened?" Something like that to redirect them is just fine. But when we tell kids how they feel, it's a confusing message when they're really trying to verbalize what's going on. Let kids take a break when they're frustrated. Give them time to cool down. Let them walk away. You can always revisit a conversation in an hour, a couple hours, even a day later. Things don't have to be solved right then and there. In fact, many times there needs to be a cooling off moment. Teach them to walk away. Teach them to not say something just because they think it. Sometimes our thoughts aren't true. Sometimes our thoughts or our thinking might not be helpful. Teach kids to just walk away or to hold their tone, hold their frustrations with another person, maybe if it's going to be hateful to themselves. Work on transitions, pre-plan, know your kids and what triggers them. If they are triggered by a particular situation, events, noises, or maybe even a particular person, don't let them avoid that situation, but have a plan on how they will handle it. Have a plan or a conversation of what they can do in order to push through and deal with the situation that makes them uncomfortable. Ways to practice: do a dry run, do some role playing, scaffold hard tasks, do easy ones first, and work towards the big ones. Teach kids to be self reflective. Let them talk about what happened, what they did well, what they didn't do well, and what they would like to do different next time. Learn to laugh and be silly. Mistakes happen all the time. Learn to laugh at them. Help kids practice breathing and relaxing. Help them understand what their body feels like when it's relaxed and what it feels like when it's tense. Play games together. Let them lose. Change up the rules a little bit. Make a different rule and let them learn to be flexible. Watch a movie and predict or talk about emotions that come up, especially with characters they might think they know. Imagine being that character and how you may feel in this situation. Talk about it with kids. Engaging in movies and videos and screen time together, conversations grow executive functioning skills. Well, I hope you have found this helpful. Again, I'm Jody Maddox. I'm a parent coach and education consultant. I'm here to help you and reach out if I can help in any way.